Hello and welcome. My name's AIA, and I thought I'd talk about a couple of brands that have recently surfaced in my home here that you may or may not be that familiar with. One of them is Juvia's place, and I know that, you know me, Lily White Girl, I have always bought their eyeshadow palettes and enjoyed them, thought the formulations were really good. I didn't realize that they also had lip products, and they have come out with some beautiful lipsticks and lip glosses and lip pencils, and they also have powder products as well. But I thought what I would do is talk about Juvia's place, and then another brand which you may be familiar with if you get the Ipsy box or Birch box. It is Manna Kadar, and I think that these two makeup groups are unusual enough to kind of feature them on their own. So first of all, Juvia's place, I had seen Angelica Nyquist. Well, anyway, English is not her first language. She does a really good job with it, but she got a box, a PR box. I did not get a PR box, but she got a PR box with all of the Juvia's Place lipsticks and lip glosses and the liner sticks. She said it was just a beautiful creamy formula, and it was they were just beautiful on her. Of course, she had this beautiful lighting. She's a beautiful young lady, can't be more than 25 or 30 at tops, and everything looked gorgeous on her. So I ordered 4 lipsticks and 2 lip glosses and 1 lip pencil. So what I thought I would do is show you the different lip sticks that I bought, and I think we'll go through the maybe lightest to darkest. Now, the formulation is probably one of the finest lipstick formulations I have ever tried, and I'm just so surprised. I've not tried anything like this. Nothing has compared to this. So it's just a matter of getting good colors, and I think they're very deceiving online because this one is called Mademoiselle, and it's a very light nude color. And what I'll do is I'll just put it on for you. How's that? Now this is the, I'm just going to get real close. This is the lightest shade in the group, and it is a comfort matte shade. It's not glossy or shiny or anything. It's a comfort matte. And now what I first thought I would do is just take this lip liner, which is Lush. It's called Lush. And I'm just gonna line my lips with Lush. Now, as lip liners go, it's got a nice creamy formula. I think there are other better lip liners, so this one did not grab me as much as some of the other ones have that are on the market today. So as far as lip liners go, I don't think it's anything better than anything else I've tried, including drugstores. So this is the only thing I was kind of disappointed in, actually. I was hoping it'd be a little better. Lush is kind of the I would say medium lip shade. If you are a medium to medium light skinned person, you will like that shade. If you're a little bit darker, it may run a little bit light on you. And if you're very fair, it may look very dark. So let's see. I'm just gonna put it on. Now this is a very tan autumn nude. This is something that I think I wouldn't wear on its own. I would probably have to put a gloss over the top of it. So I have 2 glosses here. I have a really pretty pink one and a pretty gold one. And I think since it is a nude, I'm going to shoot for the gold. This is called, it's Electric. It's a nice sort of sweet smell to it, and the lipsticks are sort of a vanilla smell as well. I think they're really nice. I think with the gloss, this is a real pretty Your Lips But Better nude. It is a little on the golden side, so if you're a warm tone skin tone, autumn coming up, this is a perfect shade for autumn. Very light, very subtle, good for work. And let me just swatch this next to it so you can see. So I really like this combination. I think I could use this lipstick as probably a center place if I was going to do anything like with darker edges and a light center to make my lips look plumper. But this isn't the best shade in the group, and it is the lightest shade in the whole division. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to take this off and we're going to move on to the next shade. That will be hashtag 2020 is the name of the next shade. And I'm telling you, the expression like butter goes on like butter. They were thinking of this because this formulation is really, really stunning. It is absolutely the creamiest, butteriest colors I have ever put on my lips. The formulation is amazing. I never would have suspected that this was the case with this brand, but this color is called hashtag 2020. It is hydrating, it is beautiful, it lasts. I can't believe how long this lasts. You do have a little bit, just a little bit of transfer. But it lasts on your lips all day long. So as a base color, this is wonderful. Now I'm going to try with this one. This is called So Glazed. And this is a pink gloss. This is a nice kind of a darker nude shade. If you're a medium to medium light person, this is a very, I would say it's probably the darkest nude, you know, before it goes into really dark. But the gloss, even though it looks very, very holographic, gives your lips a nice sheen. And I love the glosses. I think they're really, really nice. And this color is just pretty. Absolutely. Hashtag 2020 is the name of this shade. Now slightly darker in the same category is this shade called a Mauve Moment. And you can see it's slightly pinker and maybe a little bit darker than the other one. So this is a dressier. I would say this would be more of an evening shade that I would wear. It goes on just slightly darker than the other one. And what we can do is try the gold over the top of that. Let's see how it affects it. And either one of these glosses has a slight sheen with color in it. but not enough that it will offset completely what your shade is. I think it's a perfect mid to dark nude shade for a medium to light skinned girl like me. Now this last shade was the shade that she called her favorite, and it's called Me. Me. I'm just gonna put that on here, and I will just swatch this here. Now it's slightly warmer toned than the hashtag 2020, and you can see the difference much more with the A Mauve Moment. They're very, very, you know, different in color tone, but they're similar on the darkness to lightness scale. I think this particular shade is a perfect autumn shade. This is the shade for fall, and it's called Me. And that's this one up here. And let's try a little of the gold over the top of that. Just putting it in the center. This is not a plumping gloss, it is just a gold shimmer. See how pretty that would be in the autumn time with your fall color sweaters on. Absolutely beautiful. So that is Juvia's Place. Those are my 4 colors. I probably will go and purchase a couple of other of the lighter shades. I'm going to go with something that's maybe a little more on the neutral side for my next one from them. But I hope that that is helpful for you with Juvia's Place. I think a lot of these shades are very, very flattering and comfortable to wear on light skin. So this particular brand is just fabulous, fabulous. Okay, Manna Kadar. You may be familiar with her if you get Birchbox or Ipsy bags, because a lot of times they'll put a Manna Kadar item in your Ipsy bag. And I think that it's really kind of neat. There is a new curated bag, and it's the AIA Beauty bag, and it's similar to a Birchbox thing where you can just order a bag. It's every 2 months. It's $34, and they will curate a bag with full-size items in it. Now they sent me one of them, which is actually the June and July bag. My bad, I haven't talked about this, but this was the June and July bag, and it contained 6 Manna Kadar items, 6, which I think is just amazing. The first thing is her Manna Kadar spray, and Manna Kadar, she was born in Paris. I believe her heritage is Chinese, and they moved to Irvine, California, and she actually started a makeup line there, and she's been in the business quite a while, at least 20 years. And she has created her 3-step plan. She thinks that people should just be able to get ready, put on some makeup, and get out the door. And she thinks that the main things you should have are a lipstick, mascara, and blush to get out the door. And so I have lipsticks, mascaras, and blushes, and we also have this wonderful hydration spray, which you can use before your makeup application to set into your skin and add extra hydration and glow to your makeup. I did use it today. It's very pleasant. There's a slight scent of floral in there, a rose jasmine kind of thing, but it's very subtle. And then next I did use her powder, and this powder, it's a press perfecting powder, and it's It's a long wear, she says it's universal for all skin types. It's a long wear pressed powder. This powder blurs. This works so well with any makeup. It blurs all the pores. Now the bad side of this powder, and the reason I probably won't recommend it, is the smell. It's that strong Woolworths cologne kind of smell, like Axe. You know, it's a very strong, so I don't know why she did that, but there is and it's such a beautiful imprint on the powder too. I don't know why she decided that that was going to be, you know, the scent added. I thought that was just a bad move there. There is a mirror here. The powder itself, I'm not kidding, it really blurs well. It does really well under the eyes. It does really well in the lines. It does have blurring properties, so it's excellent, really excellent. So this is the High Perfecting Powder from Manna Kadar. Now the next item is a combo bronzer and blush. And she thinks it's a universal shade. So she's got the blush and the bronzer here. And I thought at first that this bronzer was going to be way too orange, way too shiny. But what I found is it just is very subtle, and I am wearing it now, but it's a very subtle shade. The blush is very, very pigmented. So you do have to blend that out. Let me just see if I can blend that out a bit. And the bronzer shade, let me just do this here, see if we can do this. See, it just kind of puts a slight glow to your skin. It does not look orange on the skin. It looks glowy. And there's a difference there. And I think that this combination is really lovely in summertime. So I don't look too overdone, and yet I've got that kind of glow like I actually go out into the sun, which, as you know, I don't. So this is a really nice thing. I'm going to have to say that same smell is in here that's in the powder. So if you are watching from Manna Kadar, don't put smells in your face powders. I know a lot of people like to feel like it's a luxurious experience putting on fancy makeup, and that smell is part of the sensory experience, but fragrance is so bad to put on the skin in the first place. So I really don't like the idea of fragrance, but I do think that this is a wonderful combination, and where I was a little skeptical to try it out, I think it's really pretty on. So, and it is supposed to be universal for all skin color tones. Now they did send me a Lux Lash Serum, but I don't use them. I don't put any lash serums near my eyes. I will not risk my eyesight or my eye health for beauty, so I did not use the eyelash serum. I'll probably throw this in for some kind of a giveaway coming up soon. So the Lux Lash Serum, I'm sure it probably works great. I know that she has a reputation for high quality products, but I'm not going to be using that. The next item on the list is the mascara, and this is the Turn It Up Volume Lash Mascara. It's a grade 2, huge brush. Now, I don't know, several years ago I was shopping in a discount place and I found some Manna Kadar sets, and these were left over. I don't know if it was QVC or one of the home shopping networks, but the mascara in that was my favorite of all time. And so I was so excited when I saw they had sent me a mascara, but this is not the same mascara. This is not the same brush. This brush is like sticking a porcupine on your eyelid. So I have to say that when I was using this mascara, it's so messy. It splays everywhere. And when you're trying to use this big old brush close up to your eyes, it can't help but splat some of the residue of the mascara itself, the liquid stuff, onto your eyelid. I was just splattered to death with mascara, and I just thought, oh my gosh, this is the messiest mascara I've ever used ever. and it's not the same as what they used to have. So I'm very disappointed in this mascara, I have to say. And you know, this was sent to me by the AIA. It's kind of a influencer Birchbox type of thing, where you order every 2 months. If you want one, you can get one every 2 months. This was June and July. August and September, I'm not sure. I think it might be a skincare basket. You get full size, usually 5 or 6 full size products, and usually from the same brand. Sometimes they'll mix two that are close together. Now the last item in this kit that I received was, I think, the best. This is the Manna Kadar. This is a liquid lip. Now this is sienna, and it's really, really nice. This is another one of those formulations that feels so good on the lips and lasts all day long. It's a very pretty color. And I actually, I had tested this so many days, probably lasts a good 8 to 10 hours before it wears down. And it wears down slowly and evenly. It's just very shiny, very healthy, very forgiving if you have chapped lips. I would say that this Manna Kadar, this is the perfect up-locked shiny gloss stain. It is a gloss stain, and she ain't kidding. It stays on your lips all day long, and it makes a great base. I think it's one of the nicer glosses I've tried. So I think the Manna Kadar gloss and the hydrating spray, and even though they're scented, I love the powder and the bronze and blush combo. Absolutely wonderful. I think the mascara is the only thing in the grouping that I did not like, and I'm sure the lash serum is great, but I did not try that. So I am going to put links below to Juvia's place so you can have a look at those lipsticks, and I'm also going to link down Angelica Nyquist's channel and her review of all these, so you can see them all swatched, and you can see how and they all looked a little bit different on her, I think, because of her lighting and everything else. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. And I'm linking below the AIA box set. If you want to order one, you can order it bi-monthly. I'm also going to link below the Manna Kadar website if you want to buy any of these items individually. I will be back again pretty soon with another video. I'm still working on the MAC docutorial. It's been quite busy here with job search and helping out one of my friends and doing things, organizing things and stuff. So we're still in job search mode. So I hope you all are being safe and keeping well. I know that we're all tired of this. I'm sure they're going to come up with a vaccine soon. I'm sure that we'll have enough people with masks on, socially distancing, and keeping surfaces clean, washing their hands. We just have to do what we have to do to get through this, you know, and everything's going to be fine. And I hope all of you are having a wonderful week and have a beautiful day. Take care. Toodles.